Hello, how's everybody doing today? I am here once again for 30 Westerns in 30 days, and this is the final day, day 30. Um, for day 30, I decided to watch a film which would kind of end things off on a really high note for me personally, because I started this marathon with Sergio Leone films, and about halfway through, I decided that I knew I wanted to end it with a Sergio Leone film, him being one of my favorite directors of all time, and this being probably what's arguably for me my favorite Western ever made, which would be Once Upon a Time in the West. Uh, the film, it stars Claudia Cardinale, Henry Fonda, Jason Robards, Charles Bronson. You've got Woody Strode and Jack Elam in there, and several others. Once again, the music is done beautifully by Ennio Morricone, and they really explore more in this film, each character having their own theme songs. When a certain character shows up, or when a certain character is getting ready to be focused upon in the story, a certain music will play. And I love how he put that in there, how he gave each person their own little theme. And basically the story is, it's kind of a twisted story. Everybody has a backstory in this movie. Everybody has their own story as far as what they were doing. There isn't really one big story. It's all these characters intertwined into one, but I'll do my best to encapsulate it quickly. Claudia Cardinale plays a woman who is supposed to be moving from one place to another to go live with her new family, with the new husband, and the whole family is gunned down, so she's left there with everything that's left. And basically it has a lot to do with the railroads and the building of the railroads and trying to get land and, you know, put the railroads through certain land, and about these different characters and how they interact together within all that. Henry Fonda plays an absolutely amazing character in this film, and what's great about it is it's just the meanest guy he's ever played, and that was what Sergio intended, because when they reveal during the movie that the man who gunned down this entire family of a man and his children and everything, it shows his face, and you're like, wow, it's Henry Fonda. But everybody's really good in the movie. My favorite sequence in the film is funny because it's the opening sequence to the movie. It's one of my favorite things about the film, is the way Sergio did it, because it reminds me a lot of 2001, and how like the first 40-45 minutes of 2001: A Space Odyssey have no dialogue whatsoever. There's no spoken dialogue. Well, the whole first like 15 to 20 minutes of the movie is just the credit sequence at the beginning, and dragging it out and dragging out the tension of this, thing that you know is going to happen with you've got these three men, and they're all waiting for someone to show up at a train station, and when the person does show up, if you've seen the movie, you know what happens, and if you haven't seen it, I don't want to give it away for you. But it's an excellent film. If I had to rate it, obviously I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this movie. I think it's absolutely amazing. If you're a fan of Westerns and you haven't seen it, I think you will love it as well. I think you'll really get into it. It got to be one of those movies that when I got it, I had to watch it a few times just to really let it sink in, and everything about the movie, because it's that good. This is one of those movies you need to watch over and over. But as far as it goes, the DVD edition here is very good. It has a commentary track with contributions from John Carpenter, John Milius, Alex Cox, and film historian, sorry, I can't talk right now, Sir Christopher Frayling. There are 3 documentaries that include exclusive interviews with Claudia Cardinale, Gabriele Ferzetti, Bernardo Bertolucci, and cinematographer Tonino Delicoli, with contributions by John Carpenter, John Milius, Alex Cox, Sir Christopher Frayling, and Dr. Sheldon Hall. The 3 documentaries are called An Opera of Violence, The Wages of Sin, and Something to Do with Death. There's a really neat featurette on here called Railroad Revolutionizing the West. That one talks about the railroads and how the railroads were involved in the movie and stuff. And there's a location gallery, there's a production gallery, cast profiles, theatrical trailer. It is widescreen, and I guess that'd be it for it as far as that goes. Mine, most of them come with a little booklet inside here. It's like a small booklet, not a big booklet. Why they put it in a big thick case, I'll never know. I guess maybe at the time that this came out, Paramount didn't have thin cases where you can put a 2-disc in there, but it is a 2-disc set. I love how the discs look. I've always loved this case, how the case looks. But alright, well guys, I want to thank everybody who was hanging in there and checking out all the 30 Westerns in 30 Days vids. And if you just came along, go back and check out some of the other ones. You may like some of the reviews. You may, want to check out some of the movies that you might have missed if you hadn't been watching my vids as I was doing them. I'm not sure where I'll go to next. I think I'll decide maybe tomorrow or Monday what I'm going to do next as far as new vids and stuff. But any requests or any suggestions are fine with me. If anybody wants to hear my opinion on a certain film, or anybody is wanting me to review something specific or maybe watch something specific so you can hear my opinion on it, I'd be glad to do that. Just want to, like I said, once again thank everybody for watching my vids. Thanks everybody for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'll keep as many vids coming as possible. So I guess that'll be it for this one, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.